Going on, everyone? Welcome, Rabid here, and I need your guys' help. As most of you guys are aware, I have my CPUs and stuff off. I got some GPUs hanging out here. They are off, and I want to mine something, and I don't know what yet. I'm debating on throwing some of these GPUs onto Cubic, and then remember, as you mine Cubic, it does have an off time, so you are going to have to mine something else in the off time, or your GPUs are there burning power, sitting idle, doing nothing, adding to your power expenses, which is a bad thing. So you're going to have to dual mine on those, something else in the off time. Same thing with the CPU side. You can mine Cubic. They're obviously right now not as good as the GPUs, but they are adding XMR mining into that idle time, and I feel it only makes sense that they're going to change the algorithm again. They used to change it every single Wednesday. You never known if you needed GPUs, if you needed CPUs, if you needed more RAM for your CPUs, less RAM. It was constantly changing all the time. But for the past 3 months, they made GPUs seeming to be the better option. Example, like 4090s and stuff, 115 kilohash versus a 7950X is only like 21 or 22 or something, nowhere near what the GPUs are, versus a 4090 or something. So, it doesn't make sense to turn these on. So why would they implement XMR mining if it doesn't make sense to bring CPUs back in? Because GPUs, I did record the video testing a 3070 and stuff versus a CPU, and obviously these things burn so much power and get next to no hash rate. They suck. So implementing XMR in the off time and not having CPUs is just one of the dumbest things you could possibly do. But then again, Cubic, they never really know what's going on anyway, and why start to make sense now? So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. So anyway, with all that being said, I got a bunch of rigs here set up. I got some Warthog rigs. Actually, I pulled the GPUs out of these because I wanted to break them apart again and start putting in directly only CPUs and only GPUs. And I'm trying to decide what to mine. Usually I go out there and I figure it out with my spreadsheets and see where the profit is and turn stuff on. And yes, I am going to do that. When I figure everything out, obviously I will let you know, and then you can pump all the network hash rates, and then we're all going to suck again. But I'm not at that stage yet, as I've been sick for a while. So I'm asking you guys, what are you guys mining right now? How is it looking currently? I did get a tip here the other day that someone was mining actually Cubic and Virus coin on their CPU, and it's doing a little over $1 a day, rough estimate. So that's actually pretty good here. And Virus coin is actually, a nice low power algorithm. So that's something nice to offset your off time Cubic mining with. So, that's very well an option I may try. Also, maybe some of you guys are curious, how the heck do you mine Cubic with the off times and everything with another coin? So maybe that's a video I'll set up and show you guys as well. If there's enough interest for it, let me know down in the comments. But for now, I'm just trying to figure out what I should mine because I want to turn some stuff on. And yes, you may see there's some RAM missing here. I got those in the 9950X3D, kind of bouncing back and forth and testing between 6,000 megahertz and 9,000 megahertz. So on these older motherboards here, I do have 6,000 megahertz, and the X870s do support 8,000 megahertz, so that's why that RAM is gone, because I'm using it to test that CPU out. So I will get that back in here obviously when I'm done, and then this will be a rig ready to roll. But for the most part, I want to turn these on. I've been sitting here not mining anything for quite some time. I've only been mining stuff like, say, Dogecoin on the Flu miner. I was mining on the DG Home 1, but then, obviously someone did purchase that from me, so that's being shipped to them right now. I do have the L9 sitting at terahashes. It's being hosted there. I am mining some Bitcoin, so I got the A1566 from Canaan. That is at terahashing as well, so that's being hosted there, because obviously getting hosts offset your power price. So if you are looking for a crypto mining host, obviously check out Hot Crypto and Terahashes over there, because they are hosting people's hardware, especially ASICs, to drop that power price. And you don't have to upgrade all your infrastructure, which for me is very expensive due to underground cables. Now I also got a KS5L hanging out at metered mining, and sadly Kaspa is absolutely horrible even with cheaper power price. So that thing, I know I'm debating on just getting that thing shut off. I may have to go pick up a new type of ASIC miner to send out there and continue testing their platforms. I like testing multiple hosting platforms and stuff because one, it's cheaper power for me. I don't need the infrastructure, which I kind of went through. And two, what is, nice, reliable hosting services? Because I know that's a question you guys want, because I'm curious myself. So I'm sending miners to multiple ones to test them long term and see how well they do. But yeah, sad times. Miners are off. Obviously, all of these babies right here, the 3900Xs, I still got some GPUs and some of them. I got to pull those out before Panda gets his hands on these, because he'll gladly swipe them GPUs with them. As we know, Panda, king of GPU mining, he will have no problem snagging up some more GPUs. So I got to make sure I kind of remove those before he snags these. But all these 3900Xs are going to Red Panda Mining. I got the two epics over there, the dual epic and single 7742s. Obviously, those are staying. Rig 5 over there is staying. But for the most part, all of these 3900Xs will be going and gone soon. So I'm going to have a big hole over here. I'm going to be revamping my farm, and all sorts of different stuff is going to be happening here. And, it's an exciting move for me. I do want to move into more efficiency. That's why I am swapping out 3900X for the 7000 series. You get better hash rate, better power consumptions, and it's just, better long term on trying to fit as much as hash as you can for the current power situation that you're in. That's pretty much it, guys. Wraps this up. Just a quick one here, but main question, what are you guys mining? How are you liking it? And should I try it? Because I need to get some things running here. It's feeling, I don't know, I have an empty hole in my heart right now because things aren't running, and it's, an addiction, and we got to just get things back on. So let me know what we should mine, what we should check out. I'll see you on the next one. Rabid out.